Who likes loaded baked potatoes? Who would like to learn how to make it in a very healthy way so that it can be guilt-free and enjoyable, good for you? Right here. So the loaded baked potato, I have a affinity for taking comfort foods and making them very healthy without losing their comfort quality and how they taste and how they make us feel. It's the coolest thing in the world. I got nachos and cheese, I got all kinds of stuff. And there will be more coming. But for this one, I don't really think I need to do a demonstration. I'm gonna explain verbally how to do this and then refer to other resources I've got to help you along the way. And it's super simple to make, it's not hard at all. So the loaded baked potato, first, obviously, you need a good potato. Medium to large one. It can be golden, it can be new, it can be brown, it can be Idaho. Keep the skin on. Slit it right down the middle. Open it up and close it. Put some tin foil around it. Close it up. Put it in the oven. 400, 425, 20 minutes, something like that. If you have an air fryer, which I recently started using, even less time, maybe 10, 12 minutes. Those things are pretty awesome. So here's the loaded part with all the cheese and the sour cream and so forth. If you go to my website, orgasmicpathways.com, that's orgasmicpathways.com, or tombirkenmeyer.com, and use the search engine feature and search for sour cream. It'll take you to my homemade plant-based sour cream recipe. There's no dairy in it. There's no sugar in it. It's amazing. I mean, the only ingredients in it is lemon juice, very healthy, cashews, raw, unsalted, very healthy. And what else is in it? Yeah, I think that's about it, if I remember correctly. Just a couple of ingredients and maybe a little bit of water that you'll add to it. But it's super good for you. And you can't have too much of it. It's so good. So you can take your wooden spoon when it's all done and just throw a big dollop, or 2 dollops, maybe 3 dollops on your loaded baked potato. So for the cheese, just a few ingredients, a few more than the sour cream. Sour cream really doesn't take much. Oh yeah, the sour cream also gets Bragg's apple cider vinegar. But go to the recipe page, you'll see it. It's like 3 ingredients, big deal. And the Bragg's apple cider vinegar that I use, both the cheese, especially the sour cream, does call for a little bit of this. It's good stuff. Get Bragg's, they make the best quality. And same thing on my search engine on my page, orgasmicpathways.com. You just do a search for cheese, or plant-based cheese, or dairy-free cheese. Any one of those, that should just pull right up for you. It's a really amazing, rich, creamy, melted cheese, all plant-based. I don't add salt to it. It's just herbs and spices, nutritional yeast, and you'll see the list of ingredients as well as a demonstration on how to make it over there along with the sour cream. Okay, what else besides that? Chives, or fresh thyme, or fresh dill. So I will bake the potato first, wrapped up in that tin foil, and then I'll pull it out when it's all done, give it a little fork test, a little poke, make sure it's right. That's when I will add those other ingredients. I will open it up, unwrap it from the tin foil, open it up, pour in some of that wonderful, rich, creamy melted cheese, and then on top of that, a dollop or 2 or 3 of that sour cream. And then on top of that, I will garnish it with some kind of herb, spice, herb. That's where I will put in, I really love chives with my loaded baked potato. Dill is also completely wonderful with it. Fresh thyme is also really good. Or I will do dill and fresh thyme, or rosemary and fresh thyme. Or you can do all 3 if you want. I personally don't typically put all 3 of those together, but I'll do either rosemary by itself, or rosemary and fresh thyme, or dill by itself and dill and fresh thyme. It's pretty good. It's amazing, actually. If I do just fresh thyme and not one of the other 2, it's still good, but not quite as flavorful. So try that out. Experiment with that. So you got all those ingredients in there, your loaded baked potato, and I think you're going to really be happy with it. If you want to put some, instead of butter, I will do a coconut oil. Cold pressed, organic, unrefined coconut oil. If you do want to use butter, I recommend Kerrygold. comes from Ireland. Ireland does not allow GMOs in their food supply. Their cows are very happy. They're not put down. They're massaged. They're coddled. And then they produce the dairy product that they make the butter with. So not only is it just a better quality butter, but we have to think about the welfare of the animals. These animals are not mistreated. They're very well cared for and coddled. I mean, we should all be jealous of them. They're they get massages every day. Pretty nice. I wish I got a massage every day or once a week. If I got one once a week, I'd want one every day. So Kerrygold butter. If you put butter on anything, I highly recommend Kerrygold over all of the rest. So that's it, man. That's the loaded baked potato recipe. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. From this video, you'll just need to find the cheese video as well as the sour cream video from orgasmicpathways.com and make those and put it on. I put all those ingredients on after the baked potato is done baking. That way, in my opinion, the coldness of the sour cream and the room temperature of the rosemary or the dill and the thyme, the temperature of those juxtaposed to the heat coming from the potatoes, it just makes it more enjoyable, in my opinion. It's really good. And then the cheese, you don't have to heat that up ahead of time. I don't. I just keep it raw. But then the potato is steaming at this point, so it's just going to warm the cheese up anyway. And that's why I put down the cheese first, and then the dollops of the sour cream on top of that, and then on top of that, whatever herbs I'm going to chop up and throw on top of that. And that's it. If you try it out, let me know. Orgasmicpathways.com. Feel free to share this with a friend. These are great ideas. It goes towards our health. And we want to be around, not just be around, but we want to be feeling well, have good energy, and maybe require less medication or no medication as we get older safely, right? And not have joint pain and not have all those things that end in itis. We certainly don't want to chance a heart attack or a stroke that could just take us out of this whole game in the first place. So it's not a bad deal. Thank you, everyone. I hope you got some value from this. If you did, please share this, invite your friends, go on over to my YouTube, subscribe, and check out some more videos. Bye for now.